Hands up! Face the car. Keep against the car. Stop.
The operation began on October 5th, 2024. An Albuquerque police officer, acting undercover, created a profile on a website called skipthegames.eu, a site known for adult escort advertisements. The officer's persona was explicitly that of a 15-year-old female. This is the bait. It's a proactive, not reactive tactic.
No longer have contact with the subject.
Rafael Rosas, 28 years old. He texts the undercover number. The persona immediately reiterates, "I'm 15." The report states Rosas acknowledges this. Then, the damning conversation begins. Rosas agrees to meet. When he arrives, detectives observe something telling. He doesn't just park. He drives past, does a U-turn, drives past again, and leaves. The report notes this is a known counter-surveillance technique used by people involved in illegal activity to check for police. He returns, parks, and flashes his car lights, a signal to who he thinks is a 15-year-old to come outside. That flash is the final overt act. At that moment, he has not just solicited, but attempted to commit the crime. That's when the takedown happens.
Can you work with Catherine, try to get the chat logs? I want them before I interview.
Yeah.
Email them over now. Okay. Face towards me.
After his arrest, Rosas is interviewed. He's read his Miranda rights and agrees to talk.
Yes, sir.
You Raphael? Yes. What's going on, Raphael? My name's Kevin. Sir, I'm a detective with the Bermuda County Sheriff's Office. Obviously, things got kind of quick, so I appreciate your patience. We want to slow things down a little bit. So I thank you for waiting for a couple minutes. Basically, I think we all have some kind of idea why you're here. I have some questions for you about that, but I want to respect your rights, so before I ask any questions, I'm going to read your Miranda and everything, okay? I'll just read from this whole card here. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you before you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any question if you wish. And you can decide at any time to exercise his right to not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of those rights? Yep. And with those in mind, are you okay talking to me now? Yep. Okay. I really appreciate that because what I see a lot of times is like one side of the story, right? And I like to hear your side of the story. I think that's the most fair way to go about everything that I do. Before we get started, I just want to make sure I got all your information correct. How do you spell your first name?
Ramael.
And your last name?
Rosas. Rosas.
What's your birthday, sir?
Not too. I have dyslexia. Not too.
Oh, no worries, man. My brother has that, I know it can be kind of tough. What is your address?
1724 Silver Sky.
Is it at northeast, southeast,
Southwest.
southwest? Way off. That's in Albuquerque?
Yeah.
What's the zip code there?
87121.
And a good phone number for you?
918-7959.
And so you're, what, 26? 28? I'm not the best at math, man. You go to school?
No.
No? Working?
Yeah.
What do you do for work?
Walmart.
Walmart?
Yeah.
Alright. What do you do at Walmart?
Jewelry guy.
Jewelry? Okay. I know some guys, like in high school, they work like the overnight stocking crew, stuff like that. Was being a jewelry guy mean?
Jewelry.
Jewelry? Yeah? They have nice stuff there? Like, I'm sure that there's a range, right?
Yeah.
What's like the nicest stuff they got there?
Rings.
Rings? Like wedding rings, gold rings?
Yeah.
Alright. Exciting. I kind of grew up in the middle of nowhere. We didn't have Walmart, so I don't go out there very often.
Arkansas.
What's that?
I came out of Arkansas.
You came out of Arkansas?
Walmart's.
Oh, okay.
Nowhere.
Yeah. What's the guy's name?
Sam.
Sam, that's right. Alright, man, well, I guess how we end up here today? No comment?
Yeah.
Yeah? I guess that's a big question for me. It just seems like an odd place for you to show up in a house full of a bunch of cops. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can give you a little bit of background and correct me where I'm wrong. But my understanding is you were talking to someone today on that. Which app or which site were you talking on?
No app.
No app?
Text.
Text?
Yeah.
Okay. And who were you talking to?
Apparently police.
Police?
Yeah.
Alright. Who did you think you were talking to?
Who knows? Who knows?
I'm sorry, my hearing's bad, man.
Who knows?
Who knows? Okay.
Could have been anybody.
What kind of stuff did you talk about?
Just everything. Range. We got Coke stabbing, words, yeah, some comedy evidence.
Yeah.
That was Coke stabbing, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you say you're coaxed into saying things that you said?
Tested. Yeah.
Okay. What kind of things did they say to coax you into saying those things?
Just keep incriminating. You just keep fucking prying.
They did, the person you're talking to?
Yeah.
Okay. Like what kind of stuff were they doing in front of you?
Just keep. What are we gonna do? Oh, is that it? Okay. Keep prying. And after that, no comment.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's probably not a surprise to you, but I obviously know what was said in those chats. I have the whole chat log, right? So at one point, I know that you texted that you were gonna, was it eat the kitty, is that what you said? Yeah,
The Trump says, you know?
like Trump says,
Yeah. All those immigrants, I'm an immigrant. I'm gonna eat cats.
you're gonna eat cats.
Yeah.
Okay.
And dogs, too.
And what did they say to coax you into saying that?
What are we gonna do?
And that made you want to say,
Yeah.
okay,
What Trump says.
okay.
No.
How old was the person that you were talking to?
He insinuated there were 15.
Okay. When you say insinuated, what do you mean?
They said.
They said they were 15?
Yeah.
Okay. So not just like, well, maybe not. They said they were 15.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, what were you planning on doing once you got here?
Just hanging out, smoking, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
smoking
Vape.
vape? Okay. And the reason I ask these questions, man, is like, I can't make any guesses in my line of work, right? I don't want to make any assumptions. So there might be something that I read, or you might say you're smoking, and I want to understand what you mean by that, right? So I know vapes can have a whole lot of different things. Are you talking like nicotine or?
Yeah, vape. Nicotine.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
No? Okay.
I have some marijuana. That's personal for me. I have medical cards as well.
Yeah. No good, no marijuana. It's not even illegal.
Yeah.
Even before it was, no one, no one cared about it for a long time. What made you so nervous about showing up here?
This is the trap, man. This is the trappiest house I've ever seen. You pull up to a random spot with what I have. You get blasted. You see my gold chain, my watch.
Yeah. You're worried about getting robbed?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'll be honest, like most people, when they're showing up for dates or whatever, they're not like just hanging out. They're not running laps around the neighborhood. They're not parking out front for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, if they're showing up to the date, they show up to the date.
Yeah, yeah. And then when the person shows up to the date, usually goes out to say hello or
Yeah.
normal.
And I know in the chats you were talking about like Chris Hansen. Tell me about that.
Yeah. Samson. Did you see that cartoon?
The cartoon?
Boondocks?
No, I've heard of Boondocks, but
With the booty warrior?
no, I never really watched it.
I thought it was yours.
Okay. So why were you worried that you were talking to like a Chris Hansen thing?
comment.
No comment? Okay. Because then I'll tell you what it seems to me is you seem really nervous that you were chatting with a 15-year-old. You're going to show up to a house to meet a 15-year-old and you're talking about eating kitty for a 15-year-old. You see how the totality of all that together makes it seem like you were coming here to engage in some kind of sexual relation with a 15-year-old.
No comment. I was eating kitty like Trump and dogs, and we came over to just chill. That's it.
You think that's a reasonable story?
Not reasonable beyond belief, but acceptable.
So you think some part of that story is unreasonable?
Yeah.
Which part stands out as unreasonable to you?
The lawyers and the judge decide.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I know at one point, it wasn't just eating kitty, it was licking pussy.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Like pussy as in kitty.
Yeah?
Yeah. Same like cats as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
What cats were you going to lick when you got here?
Street cats.
Street cats?
Random cats, you know. This is a very ghetto place. There's cats all over the place.
You seen the world of it?
Yeah. Saw a couple down the street over there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm having trouble looking for it.
Yeah, me too.
Why? We'll be honest, like,
Just walk in circles, man.
say again?
I think we're just gonna walk in circles here.
Well, so here's the thing. Like, the reason I'm coming out and I'm talking to you about this stuff directly, right? Like, I could beat around the bush and I could pretend like we don't know what we know, right? And you can pretend like you don't know what you don't know.
Could we have this interview? Could I be on my way now?
So,
If we know what we know, then
well, part of my job is to figure out how we got here, right?
you know exactly how we got here. Could
Well,
we interview? Could I be on my way?
I'm curious about your background.
You probably have it all off of my ID.
Well, I do have a good amount of background on you, right? Like I'm not completely ignorant,
Don't need to know.
but I'm just wondering what in your past led you into texting with a 15-year-old today.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Have you ever, had any kind of relations with a juvenile before?
No.
No? What about an adult when you were a juvenile?
No.
No? And see, these are the kind of things that I'm curious about. It's like professional curiosity,
Psychological. Yeah.
right? Like I've met guys before who, for one case, for
Mind
example,
hunter, my man. You don't have to know about me. Can I be on my way? This isn't mind hunter, my man.
yeah,
You don't need to know about me. Can I be on my way?
soon enough. I'm just really curious. Like I said, the way that people's minds work, right? Like I met a guy one time who he had child pornography on his phone, and what I came to learn through that investigation is that when he was a kid, he had looked up pictures for kids that were the same age as him, right? It was like age appropriate. And it seems like there might have been something that stuck in his mind because that was kind of his first experience of looking at nude pictures. And that's just kind of what he always looked at. And he always just kind of stuck at that same age. So as he got older, he kept looking at those. To me, like, something like that makes sense, right? And I was just wondering if there's anything like in your past
No.
that led you here today.
No.
No? Alright. Because I'm just a dumb cop, man. I like to learn.
Me too.
I like to be enlightened.
Me too.
And I feel like talking to you today, you could
Enlighten you.
teach me something.
I'm not a teacher, brother. I'm sorry.
Well, everyone's got something to teach. Alright. Alright. So the phone that you were chatting on,
That's mine.
what's that?
That's mine.
It's your phone?
Yeah.
Where's that phone down?
It was in the car.
In the car?
I left it right there.
Okay.
Yeah. Along with my keys.
So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to get a search warrant for your car. Alright, and then what I'm gonna do from there is I'm gonna get a search warrant for your phone.
Yeah.
Is there anything related to all this that I would find once I get into your phone?
No.
No? Other than the text messages?
Yeah. Just a couple more. Like penis pictures of mine, a couple pornographic videos I made with a couple girls, a couple flash pictures, I guess.
It's all pretty normal, to be honest. I get into people's phones basically on a weekly basis. And, part of the job, we have to review that stuff. If it's personal use, whatever, we don't care. My worry is are there any photos of juveniles or anything on the phone?
No.
Okay. Is there gonna be any evidence showing that you were talking with any other juveniles on the phone?
No.
No? Okay. Well, the quickest way I can get your phone back to you is if you give me the passcode for it.
It's 1724.
1724?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got nothing to hide on me.
Okay. I appreciate that. Because what would happen otherwise, we still get into it. It just takes a long time and you would not get that thing back for a very, very long time.
The Apple style. I can't
Yeah.
hack it too. Yeah.
What kind of phone is it?
Samsung.
Samsung? Do you know the make?
The 13.
13? Is that a Galaxy?
Yeah. One of the Galaxies.
Okay.
K13 or something.
It's a couple years old then?
Yeah, like 2020, 2022.
Okay.
Yeah. I got my laptop too from looking there too.
What's the passcode for the laptop?
1724 too.
What kind of laptop is it?
Gateway 2008.
Did you use a laptop to communicate with anyone?
No.
Have you ever in the past?
No. Just had it for videos.
For,
electronics, car notes.
Sorry, I lost my train of thought. When you log into your Samsung, is there like an account that you are logged into?
No.
Because it's an Android, right? It's like by default you have to have like a Gmail account.
Yeah. Well, then get the, whatchamacallit? Like the Google store stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's added to my Rocket Mail, I guess.
Okay. So the Google storage is connected. Is that connected between both the phone and the computer?
Pretty sure. I got everything all hooked up.
Okay.
Then,
Do you know what messaging app you use
for?
with your phone for text messaging?
No, just the Messenger.
Okay. Because I know on mine there's like the Samsung messages and then Google messages, and they can both send text, right? Do you know which one you're using?
Just the texter, I guess. The phone number texter. I'm just trying to speed the process along.
I hear you. We'll try to get you in as quick as we can. What's that?
Can I start dressing?
Yeah. Do you Do you have any questions for me?
I'm not gonna call him.
When you get to make a call?
Yeah, call him.
Well, right now there's a couple things basically that we have to do. Like I said, I didn't want to really push too fast without hearing from you. So there's a little bit of paperwork that we have to do. And then depending on whether it's approved or not, you might get booked into jail tonight, you might not, right? So we got to run through that paperwork first.
Are booked or not? Like jail or no jail? Jail for sure.
It could be jail or no jail. That's what the paperwork's for, but it needs to go through an approval process. So I'm not going to say yes or no. I'll say in my experience, you're probably going to jail, right? Like I'm not going to bullshit you. But I'm not going to say 100% because that would be a lie. I don't know 100%. So at this point, we have to push through that paperwork. We got to get you transported, and then if you're getting booked in, you'll be able to make that phone call. If you're not getting booked in, I am seizing your phone. We're gonna have to find another phone to make your phone call. Alright.
Do you have any kids?
Yeah.
Where are they right now?
At home.
What's the Skylight?
No, it's 7904 with their mom.
Oh, with their mom?
Yeah.
How old are they?
3 and 1.
So you said 7904?
Yeah.
What's the street?
Or they're at the new address, 10400 Sandy Trail, Road Southwest. They moved.
What's mom's name?
Perla.
Perla?
Yeah. And her Riz.
What's your mom's name?
Manjares.
Manjares?
Rez.
Manjarez? Manjarez?
Yeah.
Do you know her date of birth? What are the kids' names?
And Viola.
Are you still with Perla?
No.
How long have you guys been separated?
A year now?
A year?
20 months first.
You share custody?
No.
No? Does she have full custody?
Yeah.
Do you have a good contact number for Perla?
That's in my phone.
Okay. The reason being, I have to do a direct referral. It's required of me whenever there's a investigation involving children. We're mandatory reporters, so we have to reach out and make sure all the kids surrounding you are safe. So, I think that's about all I got for now. Did you have any other questions?
No.
Alright. Well,
Do you live with anyone?
My dad.
Your dad? That's it? There's nobody else in your home?
No.
I think that's about it. We're not this paperwork out. Go ahead, that's up here. Yes, sir.